Here's the tea.
Hello and welcome to the final showing of MVMS News. I'm Casey the Master here with
Volcanic Asher Crory.
And Johnny T. Tom Templeton. We have a great show today, filled with all things end of the year.
First, let's recap the May PBIS event.
In this event, a team of students went on an epic battle on the court against a team of teachers.
The two battled it out, but in the end, the teachers came out on top.
Speaking of top, what's your favorite ice cream topping?
Sprinkles. Why?
Why? Because many students were awarded an ice cream party the first week of May for their attendance during testing.
Students with great or perfect attendance were rewarded for their efforts.
There were two different awards, the ice cream social and the popcorn party. Popcorn was for mediocre attendance, while the ice cream party was for those with above average attendance.
Students reported that the event was sweet.
Moving on.
It's May in Alabama, so everyone knows what this means.
Time for sunscreen?
Yeah. Let's check in with our meteorologist, Maddie Weatherton, to get the latest forecast.
Hello, Meridianville Middle School. I am Maddie Weatherton, your meteorologist. It is 65 degrees with a 0% chance of rain. It is cloudy, and we are entering tornado season. We had our first tornado the other day. Thank you and goodbye.
Thanks, Maddie. What's the phrase that has resounded all year?
Please be mindful.
No.
Stay on the right.
No.
Have empathy?
Yes. Our very own reporters interviewed several people to see what empathy means to them.
What does empathy mean to you? Empathy means respectful to the elders, your classmates, and your friends.
What does empathy mean to you?
It means respect and honesty towards your classmates and peers.
Dave Lucas, tell us about what are your views on empathy?
I think that everybody else should have some. There are people, actually, a lot of people that lack empathy, especially for their actions.
Why is empathy important?
Because without it, everybody would probably be 12 times as horrible as they are.
In our school.
For school?
At our school, yeah. People at our school.
What was that question for?
I was just asking, what do you think? Do people at our school have empathy?
Probably not.
I'm Bailey, and I'm here interviewing Mr. Broat about his Empathy and Armor project. Mr. Broat?
Good morning. I understand you want to know a little bit more about the project and what it means to me and what I think it means to children. Remember, the project is in two parts. It's always been empathy first, hoping that we have a better understanding of other students' feelings and condition. But if we left it just at empathy alone, how does that defend us against people who don't care about our feelings and our position in life? So I added this other part that's called armor. And you can see it's kind of indicated by a suit of armor. We armor ourselves up, and that's where the toolbox of life comes from. All those little things that can help us fend off teasing, bullying, hateful behavior by our friends or enemies. So it's a combination of both. No one being necessarily any more important than the other. Just empathy for others with armor for ourselves. So thank you. Thank you for being interested, and I hope you have a good day.
Thank you, Mr.
Let's thank Mr. Broat for his efforts on empathy. It seems to be sticking.
He has a real talent for connecting with people.
And speaking of talent, let's talk about this year's talent show.
What's there to talk about? Everyone was really great.
True, there was even someone playing the harmonica.
Our team got a clip with this year's champion.
I am brave, I am bruised, I am who I'm meant to be. This is me, look out, 'cause here I come.
I can't believe Deshaun won 2 years in a row.
I guess Maryville really does have talent. Get it?
We get it. Stay tuned. We'll be right back after this commercial break.
Tired of driving your mother's cars everywhere when you leave her basement to go to McDonald's?
Well, we have the solution for you. Come on down to Wheels R Us.
You guys have cars like Hondas, Fords, Chevys, Teslas, and more?
Yes, and we even have a specialty car. It's called the Nugget. It's $50,000 and it runs on gold.
We also have fake IDs. We won't sell them, we won't sell them.
Do you guys have cars for any ages?
Yes, we have cars for any age groups, including babies.
Well, come on down to Wheels R Us.
Hey, if you're hungry and you're in the middle of doing your hair and you're too lazy to go down to the kitchen,
Then buy your own Cheeto curler. You can do 2 in 1.
The cost is $29.99, free shipping, and they work very well
well in the Cheetos even better after.
Warning, do not use with wet hair.
P.S. They're only like $10.99 at Dollar General if you choose like me.
They come in different flavors.
Extra cheddar.
Hot. Call 256-804-877908.
I have been using the Cheeto colors for 3 days now, and they work fabulous.
The end of school is upon us, and although many people will leave for the summer and not think twice about returning, many of us will be transitioning to Hazel Green High School.
Our very own Mahir Patel and Carlos Velvet Boy spoke with 8th graders about this imminent transition to high school.
Tell me one thing that you're going to be excited about high school.
I'm excited for that. I get to know what mechanical engineering is and how I need the math and science to learn about it. And I get to meet new people and learn how everything works.
I'm here with
Griffin Fowler.
So Griffin, tell me how you're going to feel about high school.
Well, I'm just really excited for high school, and I think it's just going to be a whole new experience that I'm going to love. I mean, freshman year is going to be hard, but after that, it's just going to be like all over again. And I'm ready to make new friends, and I'm ready for football and the new journey I'm about to start.
Sounds like our 8th graders are ready to go.
What about the 7th graders who will return?
We interviewed them as well, asking what was one thing they would like to change. Their answers were interesting.
What are some things you want to change about the school or about yourself for next year?
Oh, I think we need better lunchroom food and a better practice field for football.
Thanks, reporters, for that information.
Although half of us will leave, the world will continue to spin.
Speaking of spin, let's talk to our sports anchor, Evan Pollution, what the outlook for MVMS sports looks like for next year. Evan, what can you tell us?
Well, although things wrapped up nicely this year, teams are already gearing up to prepare for next year. I interviewed Readyville's athletic director for the most up-to-date information.
I'm Evan Pollard. I'm here with Ms. Markham and Candy. Ms. Markham wanted our opinion on PE classes this year.
Now I want you to know and hear from people who've actually been through the classes. What do you think is different, Candy?
We don't have to dress out at middle school.
Okay, dressing out is a different procedure, and what do you think?
We do actual exercises here, and then back there we just played a lot, and you have a longer PE.
Longer PE time? Good. What do you think about the my time, your time? Can you explain that?
No,
Evan, can you explain the my time, your time?
It's fair if you like treat people with respect and all that you get time.
Okay, what my time, your time is we have our time where they do what we ask them to, and at the end of that, it's their time. And if they respect my time, then they have a longer amount of their time where they can choose what they want to play, because our classes are really big. We have at least over 140 in each class.
Thanks, Evan, for the update. Looks like Meridianville is on track for a winning season next year.
Overall, this has been it's been a year.
Let's take a moment of silence to remember our last year at MVMS.
We want to thank everyone for their help with this year's broadcast.
We hope everyone has a wonderful summer.
I'm Johnny T. Tom Templeton.
I'm Casey the Master.
And I'm Volcanic Ash McCrory, signing off for the last MVMS Eagle News 9.
And that's the thesis.